How we doing out there? I am servant. I am Pisces. Y'all having a wonderful day? I hope so. I know that I've been having a pretty good day this morning. I thought I'd shoot some more out about the chosen ones, spiritual gifts, charismata, and the thing that, understandably, that a lot of people don't understand what's going on or what I'm even talking about. Well, I didn't either. I really didn't either. But seems like when you're chosen, that you get run through the ringer of life's destruction, your old past. And if the Father's got something chosen for you to do, you get pulled through that like coming through a strainer, okay? And the highs and lows of your life. And it's, they call it the night of the long dark souls, or the night of the dark souls. But the thing about it is that it can last some time. But the thing that you got to understand is when you get to the other side with the Father, I'm serious, there's nothing can touch you. Not a thing. You know, you're chosen. So you're part of a big thing that's fixing to happen. And, you listen to the deal down in Venezuela about the United States going down there and picking up those two yahoos and bringing them up here. And the thing about it is that if you understand it and look back at the truth, the solid truth, not by some political affiliations or the principalities pushing in on you, the truth of all those drugs coming in here. Uh, what is best? Drugs destroying our people, or the truth and everybody opening up to a clear head? Well, you know, I'm for a clear head because I've always had a clear head. For a while, then I went into a spin cycle and wasn't so clear. Now I'm real clear. But the thing about what he's doing, or you try to understand what they are doing. The mandate, if this is what it is, if Trump has been one of the chosen um, to do this battle, and the things that are coming up, it's going to get tight. Look here, guys. If you're not willing to tighten up the belt and go the full 100 yards to save your understanding of what America is about, the constitutional right, the liberty, being patriots, and understand where you stand, that everything that he's doing over there is it God's will? Do you think if God had somebody up there that had the cojones to do what Trump's doing, do you think he might be chosen to do something about destroying your young people, your children? Uh, Look at how many people are in prison for those little infractions because of drugs, you know? So the point is that what he's doing, he's trying to stop from us being poisoned, okay, completely. And he's trying to put a buffer in between us, Russia, and China. So I can see that he's doing the job, and I'm sure he's being advised well. But understand that if he's a chosen one, he's going to do what the Lord wants him to do. He can't help but do it because, like I said, uh, I don't ever reckon in my life to ever be here on YouTube or Twitch or X or any of it. But I'm here, and I'm conveying certain things to you that y'all have no idea what it's about. Well, it's the same thing as understanding what chosen ones are. They didn't understand either. I didn't understand. But now I do. and what I'm telling everybody out there, that we are in Jubilee. Okay? So, Jubilee is the next 8 years of prosperity. The destruction of the walls are going to fall, and we're going to clean the mess up, and we're going to start all over again if the Father lets us. But I'm telling you that when I say collective, we need all the prayers that we can get so the Father knows exactly that we deserve being here. We deserve being a good people. We deserve His love. We deserve His affection. We deserve Jesus being here beside us every day. Because whenever He sends Jesus back, everybody that's not saved or the part of the lukewarm, hey, you don't want to be there. Okay? Understand who He is. Dig in that word and hold on to Him for dear life, because it's going to get rough. Right now, you can start stocking up. And I know a lot of people that are, okay? I mean, in my voice, I can feel everybody out there that's doing their job. So there's more. Everybody that's not, I don't care if you're 12 years old. Take your children, go help somebody. I don't care who it is. Already look here, it's January 1. Get that garden busted up. Okay? We're not having much luck on rain here. So the thing about it is that when it's coming to a dry season, and what it was the last 12 years was a dry season, is what was called drought. It wasn't a famine drought. It was a drought of the Word of God. Okay? That's the drought. Now, as we come into this new season, which is now, all the way up to spring, whenever spring gets here, we will be in full bloom. So everybody that can get their head wrapped around it, churches, pastors, speakers, anybody that loves God, chosen ones, lift those prayers up. I don't care if you got to do it every day, 17,000 times a day. Go right ahead. He's listening. He wants to hear your case. He wants to know that all this is worth it down here, because He put you here, Psalms 119, okay, to walk in natural law. A lot of people out here about the law this, the law that. We need to change this, we need to change that. Well, it's all coming to a head to where it's going to be destroyed. It's not going to be the laws that we used to have. It's like everybody after CHS, CPS, and everything else. Look, there was no reason for those people to be here. Sure, things happen to people. But you know what? The Father takes care of all that. You can say that you can do justice. When you're there, you can do justice, because that's what He called you to do. You see something wrong, you can call it out. But you can control it and take care of it yourself, or you can bring your community together and take care of it. Okay? Calling outside sources and resources. It's like taking the federal grants. I'm a guy that don't borrow nothing, okay? Unless I necessarily have to. I don't borrow nothing. The thing about it is, always be the lender, not the borrower. So, you walk in faith that you believe that God's going to bring everything to that doorstep out there without you even have to move off the couch. That's how your faith is. That's how it works. You want to know how you get shot up and stay up there? That's how it works. I believe in the Father 100%, and I do. Every once in a while, you know the deal about, I got to take care of this. Look, He will take care of it. So, the bottom line is that you are His children. He loves you very much. I love you very much. The thing about it is staying in His Word and staying with Him on your meditation. But I thought I would give you all a quick shout out here about Trump taking over the world. No. The thing about it is that he's doing the right thing. Just remember that those drugs that didn't make it here probably saved 1,000 lives. So understand where you're at. And I was watching a guy that was on, I don't remember what he was on, but he was standing in the Declaration of Individuality, natural law. Okay? God's natural law. The persecution of somebody is always through the Father. I mean, you can lay harm to them if you want to, but that's not out of happiness or enjoyment or wanting to do it or provoke to do it. The provoking is it justice? That's what you got to call it. Saving somebody's justice. Doing something that keeps something from happening. That's justice. Okay? So understand that the Father is the one that's supposed to have control of everything. There is a such thing as individual government, but that's policing of thyself, okay, in natural law with your community and with your churches. So understand that no law, the principality will take over in a heartbeat, but you got to follow along with it to understand that, nope, I ain't going that way. I'm going to be my own person and do my own thing, and they can do what they want to do and not be persecuted by it. But there's a bunch of laws that need to go away, and everybody knows it. But anyways, I was just going to shoot that out there right quick. The unity of the Spirit. And that's in Ephesians. Chosen ones. Let's see, that'd be 7 through 12. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Christ. Wherefore he saith, when he ascends up on high, he led captivity captive, and gave gifts unto men. Okay? That's where you're at. You settle in and you realize that this is all from God, and you understand that the point, I heard a guy saying today, Yahweh, look, you know who your Most High is, okay? You know who your God is, Yahweh. Now, your Jesus, Yeshua, HaMashiach, he is your Lord and Savior. You want to call it any other name as long as you know that you're focusing on him, okay? The only true and one God that there ever will be. So just remember that you got to remember that. And now that he ascended, what is it? And they're talking about Jesus ascending and the gifts that he left unto men. What is it but that he also descend first into the lower parts of the earth? And that's what you did. That's what we all did. We descended into the lower parts of the earth. And guess what? I descended pretty well, but I knew I wasn't going to stay there. I knew I was going to fight my way out no matter what it was. Look here, even if it unalived me. Let's see, he then descended into the same also that ascended up and above all heavens, that he might fulfill all things. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors, and some teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of God, the Most High, righteous, and loved. So, our job is the point of edifying. It doesn't mean going there and clean out the icebox, okay? The edifying part of it is that everything we do is to the Father. Everything. There's no I involved in any of this. That's the reason why I say this is not me. This is the Father. And he wants this out there. And your blessings and gifts will come. Okay? Understand that. Father, give me blessings and gifts, wisdom and knowledge. Let me follow behind you in Jesus. Show me my path. Make me a great servant and make me a better man. Okay? That's where you're at. So, understand that things are going to be tough. You're going to help everybody. You're a pretty smart cat, probably. Or he probably wouldn't have picked you. Could be the only thing I'm trying to say is about a smart cat, okay? You might be dumb as a rock, but as soon as you got enlightened, I imagine you're a pretty smart cat. But anyways, I thought I was pretty dumb as a rock, but guess what? He gave me an enlightenment that I've been studying for years and pulling all this in, and now he gave me a way to use it all. And from Syrian times all the way to now. Like I said, when you start waking up, you'll start seeing your past life. It will come. You will see it that you are of royal blood and ascended from all that timeline. Okay? I explained to one person how being level, it seems like you're low, and then you go high. Well, the point of it is that you can waste your power on one thing, waste your power on another. You can take a beating and then rise. Okay? I'd rather take a beating and then rise than get wiped out before the game's even started. Okay? So always remember that old saying, lay in wait, play possum. That's the whole game. So understand God will enlighten your mind, and He will give you the task to do. Man, I feel 10,000 times better each day that I get into this new year. I feel so much better. I feel like a normal person again. I actually feeling good. But He loves every one of you guys out there. All you people that don't really understand what's going on. I'm sorry that I can't break it down any better than that, but there's some things that you just can't tell. I mean, just not even, you can't explain it. God's the only one that's way. He'll explain it to you when you get there. When Jesus comes back, there's going to be less explaining and more cleaning up to do. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. I hope everything goes great for you. I hope you stay in your prayers and your meditation in Psalms 119. And just take it all in heart because it's true. Every word of it's true. Okay? So I'm Servant. I'm Pisces. Have a good one.